Hey, what up, Taurus? Taurus Collective, welcome back to Tarot Numerology. It's been a minute. I was out of town for a bit, doing some decompression. Now I'm back. Got some new cards because these were falling apart. As you guys know, if you've been following my channel, these are definitely on their last leg. But anyway, let's get into June 23rd, 2025, which should be this Monday. A lot of distractions, a lot of seduction, a lot of adventure, heavy female energy, people getting emotional, especially women or base number 2 people, people whose numbers break down to 2. So if you're born on the 2nd, the 11th, the 20th, the 29th, or if you're 38 life path, this could be you. Or just more feminine types, is what I mean here. People changing up the plans of things. So I'm talking about June 23rd, 2025, breaks down to a 2, and we're dealing with the 5 energy. All in all, I like to always tell the dudes who listen to this channel, this is a good day to go out and, meet a woman if you really want to. It's, that 23, which breaks down to 5, that party energy. Or again, females that are looking for females as well. If you're looking for females, especially attractive ones, June 23rd, 2025, one of those days. 5 is a very attractive number. 2 is a very feminine number. If you go out these days, you'll find that kind of energy. If you're looking for dudes, same thing. That energy's there. That 5 energy there. Seduction, adventure, stimulation. It's going to be there. Just letting you know it's going to be a very feminine, dominant energy, though. So you might find a lot of more soft-spoken dudes. Dudes born on the 2nd, the 11th, 11 life paths. People born on the 29th. Stuff like this. This is what you might find on June 23rd, 2025. Anyway, let's get into your tarot reading, Taurus. I've been sensing a sort of breaking out of an old pattern coming, Taurus. I was doing a little bit of pre-shuffling, and this is what I got: breaking out of an old habits, or something like this. Breaking out of a mindset. Also, I was getting that too. Breaking out of a mindset that has kept you limited. But anyway, let's get in the first card here. 10 of Wands. Okay, so yeah, first position. The number 1 in predictive numerology is a fast energy. It's an energy of getting help too as well, because 1 is a very union type of number. So when I see the 10 of Wands, which is also a 1, breaks down to 1, and the fact that the 10 of Wands means unloading burdens. See, look at all this fast energy here in the first position, the Knight of Swords. It's some kind of help, relief, something that is going to alleviate some pressure. It's coming in real quick. Coming in real fast. The Knight of Swords tells me it's someone, it could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or someone who's just been in their mind on doing this for you or showing you this, something like this. This has been planned for a minute now for someone to come in and alleviate the pressure that you've had going on, and they're doing it fast, they're doing it quick, and they're doing it bold. Okay? Second position here. The Hermit. Okay. Interesting. The Knight of Wands. Interesting. So yeah, I feel like before I left, this was a common message in the Taurus Collective here, which is like, all of a sudden, time's going to free up. All of a sudden, you're going to have the time to do... Yeah, there you go, some confirmation. To do your, your most desired ideas, your most desired plans. Because I see the Hermit here, I see it's a plan that you've kept, down, that you've protected. Or maybe not protected, but you've, the word is you played it down. You say yeah, I do this, but really you love this. You know what I'm saying? So the Hermit And the Knight of Wands, the change up, is that all of a sudden, these little ideas that you played down in front of people will now go to the forefront. Will now all of a sudden be a big success in a sense here. Knight of Wands. I feel like if you just go for it, Taurus. Right now, if you have great ideas or some kind of um, vision that you're brewing up, something's telling me that you should just go for it. Um, Either way, there's something coming in that's gonna make you feel like you can. Some kind of alleviation of pressure here. The Moon in the third position. Okay, the Fool. Interesting, Taurus. It almost feels like, yeah. Okay, so it almost feels like it reminds me of. All right, this is gonna be random, but it reminds me when I used to skateboard. I used to skate when I was young, and I used to do stuff off of stairs and loading docks. It's always real freaky when you ride up to the edge. All of a sudden, you want to stop. All of a sudden, you want to pause. Right when you get to the edge of that, instead of just going for it, popping up, landing. Right. I feel like this is what's going on with you, Taurus. Like, you have great ideas. They're starting to reach success. There's people that want to alleviate burdens, or you're figuring out ways to alleviate burdens. And this is happening all real fast. But I get that there is a little feeling of like when you ride up to the edge of jumping. Yeah, so you ride up to the edge of something, and all of a sudden you make it creep. You make it scary. You make it the Moon. You make it unclear. Oh, there's this, there's that. Fourth position. Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. Look at that, High Priestess. You know deep down inside, Taurus, that these big moves is destined. I also see like a family. I see happy home, happy family. Um, I see, the Ten of Pentacles comes after the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who's efficient on their own. The Ten of Pentacles is someone who's efficient with many people. The wealth is being spread to the people you love and back to you, and this is kind of like almost like retirement feeling. That's the Ten of Pentacles, represented by the High Priestess, which gives me like you know that this is what this is. You know that this big leap is this. But again, I get that feeling riding up to the edge, and then you make it unclear. You make it more freakier than what it is. Hold on one second. See more clarifiers on that. Nine of Swords. Okay, yeah, so you know deep down inside that these big moves are gonna launch you into a a position of responsibility, a position of being able to give, a position of being able to enjoy and have even a lot of money. Ten of Pentacles usually means that as well. But also the fear of all that, all the power, the fear of all the responsibility in a sense here. I'm sensing here. I say go for it, Taurus. I say detach from what's safe right now, Taurus. This is what I'm getting from all this. Before we proceed on, I'm getting that you should detach from what is safe. Because life's it's not worth living if you don't. Three of Pentacles in the fifth position. Page of Cups, fifth position. There's a lot, and this is again common theme in this collective, is that there's a lot of people waiting to join you. There's a lot of people waiting to work with you. A lot of people waiting to be a part of your life. True collaboration and fun. True collaboration, fun, public success, things like this, Taurus. Justice. Yeah, so I'm getting to it's time for you to take on the big responsibility of your vision. Your vision comes with a lot of responsibility, Taurus, and I feel like that's what's been freaking you out. Of course, though, that's just how it is, though. And it might even be greater than the mundane thing that you're doing now, or job, or whatever life you've allowed yourself to fall into, aside from what you actually want. This hermit energy here, this Knight of Wands energy here, all these ideas, you play it down, but really, you got something here. And once you get past this moon energy, what you got here is what you already known. You intuitively already knew that this is like your next part of life, the next phase of your life. You know that this is the next phase of your life. Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Once you make that decision, once you make that move, all the collaboration comes. Sixth position, Temperance. Four, see? Six in predictive numerology. Sixth position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is the number of delays in predictive numerology. Those are the days on the 6th, the 15th, the 24th. These are the days where machinery slows down. Apparatuses of transit tend to slow down or break down, or little mishaps, stuff like this. Flat tires, cars not working, computers slowing down, things not printing, money not being transferred. That's 6 energy. And here in the 6th position, what I got? Temperance. Temperance is a good card, but Temperance also means you're weighing out things, and you're I don't know if I should or if I should. 4 of Pentacles. That's like you being really reserved. This is causing delays. 4 of Swords in the 7th position. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, see? It's causing a lot of delays, and it might even cause a lot of endings. Right? 7 is the number of endings. 7 is the number of study. 7 is the number of long battles, long struggles. It's a bit of a struggle number. Just look at all the 7s and all the minor arcanas and what they represent. I'm also getting, Taurus, there's a mixed message here, but to rest. I'm also getting that too. Seven is the number of rest, right? And then here we got the 4 of Swords, which literally means to rest, preserve and to rest. You're delaying things by being too reserved, and you're also delaying things by not resting. This is what I'm getting here, right up in the end of this reading. 8th position, Tarot. You need to walk away from some sort of mixed bag of people, emotions that you don't need anymore. You gotta really take inventory, which is funny because that would be the 7 of Pentacles, but it's not here, but it feels like this. When I see the 8 of Cups with the 7 of Cups in the 8th position, it's like you gotta have the strength, you gotta have the inner strength to walk away from some things that just don't serve you. You got things that serve you and you got things that don't serve you. You're trying to tend to all of them. No good. You gotta walk away from some of these things here. Last position here, 9 position. 9 of Pentacles. And the strength. So again, what is really going to serve you, what's really going to make your life plentiful here, what's really going to give back to you, is you having the strength to do what's best for you as opposed to what's best for everybody else. Taurus, Hermit, the Knight of Wands really yells at me throughout this whole reading because I see that you have some things that you play down, ideas, situation or something that you play down, but really you're very passionate about. And you're making it murkier than what it should be. And it's something about jumping into big responsibility that will cause the next phase of your life, which has a lot of excitement, and you know it, but for some reason you muddy it up right before making the choice. When you make the choice, though, fun, collaboration, temperance, rest, walking away from things that aren't letting you do you. Having the strength to walk away from things that don't let you do you, Taurus. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Taurus. I do private reads. The info for that in the description below. Please like and subscribe.